Alright, week 13 of documenting the journey. Welcome back. So I've been thinking a lot lately and I've been also processing a lot. I noticed that in Bali it was like inputs and I wasn't processing a lot, like what was going on. A lot was changing, a lot was happening, I was meeting a lot of people, doing a lot of different things, but I wasn't processing a lot. Now I've had a bit more time to think about what's been going on and about what happened and processing all these things and coming up with new ideas and yeah. I'm starting to get back into the flow and not be so overwhelmed, because I noticed that the last part at Bali was pretty hard and it was all pretty unstructured still. So now I'm really getting everything together, structurizing the businesses, systemizing everything that I can. So I'm really getting more clear in my head, and I also notice this in my ideas and my thoughts and all these things. So I can probably make some better videos now. I'm thinking a bit more clearer. So anyway, all that thinking, it got me thinking about one thing this week, which is it's so important to be unapologetically yourself. And I feel like a lot of people say they are themselves, and I used to say that too, but you always hold back a little bit, or you're not really sure. And now I notice that I'm growing in my business. I'm seeing that the thoughts that I had are coming into reality, and the way I was looking at things was right to get to where I want to get to, and all these things are starting to make sense. It's like even easier to fully be yourself, because you see for yourself and it's a confirmation in real life that the things you're thinking are working. So I start to even double down more on things that I think and the way I see. And for instance, if I don't like something, then I just don't do something, even though it's maybe weird towards most people, or it's unusual to not party at my age. And at first I wanted to go sometimes, but now I'm like, fuck it, like if I don't like that and if that's not helping me, and I just don't do it. It's starting to become even easier to like double down on your own thoughts and ideas. And this will then even help the trajectory even more by you just doing the things you want to do and all these things. So unapologetically be yourself, even though it's really hard to share your ideas or your thoughts. But just do you, man. And probably a lot of people think you're crazy. Like when I started to make my decision for myself and distancing myself and doing all these things, that was very hard, and I really didn't know if it was the right choice. In hindsight it was, and now it would be so easy to make a decision like that, because you start seeing that things work and that your actions result in something that you wanted to result in. So then it starts to become more easy, and you doubt yourself less and less. That's something I've been thinking about. Also, one thing I realized, I'm thinking about like what are my unique skills, and I think in Bali I noticed that my unique skill is to be socially aware. Like I can gauge situations pretty well and be in a lot of different rooms. This resulted in me meeting a lot of different kinds of people that will usually not be in the same room together. So I was thinking, like, I have a few very interesting friends and they are all very different, but wouldn't it be cool if they are in the same room together? So I was thinking about creating this community. There is a lot of different communities and paid programs and all this stuff, but the thing is, there's always someone profiting from it. So you have a community, but there's some creator that's just making a lot of profit of it. What I want to do is create a community where everyone pays maybe like 100 to 200 euros a month, but the money goes into a community bank account and everyone can see how much money there's in. And with that money, a yearly event is organized. So you pay to have access to the community, but you don't pay someone, or someone is not profiting of it. All the money goes back into the community to organize a yearly event, maybe like hire a sick villa or some shit like that, where only the community can come to. And then the community is being built by the community, because everyone is paying and contributing. Everyone wants to help build it, instead of there's one like owner. The community isn't about an owner. The community is about the community. And I would want it to be like invite only, so every member could invite 1 or 2 people. I think this way people really think about who they invite, and that way people care, because it's all personal connection. Like if you join a random internet community, you don't really give a shit because you don't even know all these people. When it's like invite and everyone has a connection, then maybe people give more shits and really want to help each other. So that's an idea I had. Even after you meet or you leave each other, then you still provide value for each other in this place. And it's like a trustworthy place because it's invite only and you can help each other with it. I just wanted to share that idea. And then one more thing I was thinking about is, so I set out on a mission to meet people, like-minded people in Bali. And these are all like young people, hustlers, grinding it out, achieving a lot. We're all young guys doing stuff online, achieving the things we want to achieve. And this is great for inspiration and motivation. And I found those right people now that I needed, that I can draw energy from and give energy back to. What I was thinking about now is that I want to find someone. And I thought about, because here in Dubai I see a lot of suits. I need to find an old guy in a suit. I need to find like some 55 to 70-year-old guy in a suit that's achieved a lot entrepreneurially and has a lot of life experience that I can use for confirmation. So all these young people I met, I can use for inspiration, motivation, grind together. But now I need to find some old guy in a suit, I call it, an old guy in a suit for confirmation. Like an official guy that I can run all my ideas past, that can talk about my struggles, and that can warn me for what I'm running into. And this way, and make things just really official, because it can't all be just young people running around making money online. It needs to become official. Like I want to go to the official places, not just an online agency, right? So that's something I've been thinking about. It's something I want to look for. So maybe I'll just, instead of young guys, talk to old guys here when I see them. That's maybe a place to start. If you know anyone, then let me know in the comments. That's my thoughts for this week. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what you want to hear me talk about. A little less about the business this week, just my thoughts, because I'm processing all of this. Like I'm coming up with all of these ideas, and I just wanted to share those with you. Share your ideas in the comments and I'll go at it or support it or give my ideas back. DM me if you have any questions. And yeah, that's basically it. Here from Dubai. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Can go quick. I didn't think I would stand here, to be honest. 3 months ago, if you looked at my first video. I didn't think so.